Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my hands, and this is going to be a highlighter swatches video. I'm just interested to see what all my highlighters look like, whether they're all very similar or whether they're all very different. And because I recently added this Becca one to my collection, I want to see how this one fits, whether it was unique and whether I actually kind of really needed to buy it. So this video is really just going to see what all the swatches of my highlighters look like. Now I have 10 in total, which is too many for me. I have 4 individual ones like this, but in terms of the highlighters that are included in palettes, there are 10 in total. And yeah, that's a little bit too many. I don't really wear a lot of highlighter anymore, so I don't really need 10 of them, but I just want to go through them and see what they all look like. So this is why the view is like this, on top of my dressing table, and you're not seeing my face. So let's just get into it and see what all of these different highlighters look like. Alright, and starting off with a fairly dark rose gold highlighter. Now this is really pigmented. This was only a couple of swatches on my wrist, and this would look really lovely as an eyeshadow as well actually, and this comes from the Laura Geller Flirty Friday palette, which I have included in February's Shop My Stash. And although this looks quite dark on my wrist, I don't recall it looking that dark on my face, so I think I actually managed to make this one look alright, but I wouldn't guess this is my perfect shade just by seeing it here on my wrist. Alright, next one is from the Sunday Fun Day palette, which is the camely brown gold type colours, and this is a lot lighter than the Flirty Friday palette. This one is probably better suited to my skin tone. I've not included this in a Shop My Stash because I feel like this is quite autumnal, but this is a lovely highlighter, very gold, very like warm orangey gold. Alright, and my next one is my Becca highlighter. I've not actually worn this, I've only ever just swatched it on my hand, but it's really finely milled and it's a lovely warm gold colour. I think that is really beautiful, and I'll probably put that in my next Shop My Stash because, like I say, I haven't worn it. But so far that kind of looks unique to the other two. It's more similar to the Sunday Fun Day one, but it is a lot lighter, so I'm hoping this is a good match for me. Alright, and fourth shade here is from the Tailor Made Monday palette, again by Laura Geller. So it's these pinky colours, and this looks quite a yellow gold highlighter here, and it is showing up like that on my wrist. It is fairly similar to Champagne Pop by Becca, but when you see them in the flesh, this one is a bit brighter, whereas Champagne Pop is a bit more warm. Okay, fifth one here is my Pur highlighter that's in my project pan, and these 4 all are looking pretty similar. Different undertones, so this one's a lot more brighter, a lot more yellow. This one is a little bit darker and more rose goldy, but these 4 are fairly similar. I mean, they're all slightly different when you see them up close in the flesh, but as it stands we are very much on the warm golden colour spectrum of highlighters, but all very pretty. Okay, sixth shade is from the TGI Thursday palette by Laura Geller, and it looks like we're now moving into pink territory. This is a really lovely pastel pink colour. It's very light, so I think that's better suited to lighter skin tones like my own, whereas this one here, which was the Flirty Friday palette, that is more your darker skin tones. Now, I don't tend to go for a pinky highlighter, I tend to go for more of these colours up here, but I have worn this one before and it is very pretty, so I can make it work. And next, this one isn't showing up too well on camera, but that's the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls one, and it is a peachy pink highlighter, so it's a bit of a combination of these shades here and this one here, but this is a lovely highlighter. It does take a bit of building up, and I did have to swatch that quite a bit, so it's not as pigmented as the other highlighters that I own. Okay, now that I've swatched number 8, which is the Saturday Style highlighter, that one is more of a vibrant version of the e.l.f. one, and it's kind of in between in terms of intensity, my e.l.f. and my TGI Thursday one, but this is a really lovely pastel baby pink colour, again pretty suited to pale complexions. Lovely colour, but this could double up, well, any of them really could double up as a really pretty eyeshadow. Right, I'm not sure how well this one is showing up because this is a liquid highlighter. This is my number 7 one, and compared to all the others, it is much less shimmery. This is more of a sheen than a shimmer, and this is so beautiful. This looks so beautiful on the face. You can mix it in with your foundation as well to get a really lovely iridescence in the skin, and this is very different to any of the others that I own. And then the last one comes from my Patricia Bright palette, and this one is very similar to my e.l.f. highlighter. So this is the Patricia Bright one, and this one is the e.l.f. one, and I think it's pretty similar. I'm going to see if I can get closer to the window just to show you what the colours look like in hopefully better lighting. It is quite dark today. It is really dark today, so I am trying to show you a better representation of what all these different shades look like. Yes, that is a Christmas decoration on my windowsill. But these are the 10 shades. Now I think you could separate these into 2 different colour families. These first 5 here are all your yellow and orange based gold highlighters, and these ones here are all your pink, white, gold highlighters. I really like all of them. I mean, even this dark one here that you think probably wouldn't work on me because I'm quite pale, that one actually does. I would say that these 3 here are more my kind of colour, and these 3 are quite similar, so maybe my Champagne Pop by Becca wasn't a unique purchase, but I just really wanted to try it. I wanted my chance to own a Becca highlighter. This one here and these 2 end ones, so my Patricia Bright, my number 7 and my e.l.f. one, these are all fairly similar as well, so I definitely don't need to add to my highlighter collection next year. I can work on using up all of these, especially as I don't really use highlighter that often anymore. So there we go, that was just a little insight into my highlighter collection. This was kind of more to see what all my different highlighters look like and whether there are any sort of shades that I'm missing. But I think I've got enough colours to be working on. I mean, I'm on a no buy anyway, but I do have different colours depending on the type of look that I want to go for. And like I say, I don't really wear highlighter that often anymore anyway, so this is definitely enough. But if you did enjoy this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.